Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. A relationship will not fix your brokenness. If you're struggling with self-doubt, insecurity, or lack of direction, getting into a relationship won't heal you. It will only expose what you've been ignoring. To thrive in a relationship, you need balance mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and even physically. When you are stable and whole, and your partner is too, that's when you create what people call a power couple. Two individuals who inspire, support, and grow together. But if you enter a relationship weighed down by anger, anxiety, financial struggles, or poor health, you will find it difficult. Why? Because unmet personal needs often turn into unrealistic expectations. For example, if you are emotionally broken, you may expect your partner to constantly heal and reassure you. If you are not financially stable, you might lean too heavily on them for support. And when they can't meet those demands, you will feel unloved, disappointed, or even heartbroken. Now, don't get me wrong, love does involve care and support, but your peace of mind and happiness shouldn't depend entirely on what your partner gives you. When you already have self-confidence, emotional stability, and focus, your partner's love becomes a bonus, not your lifeline. So before seeking a better relationship, work on becoming a better person. Heal, grow, build stability, because a strong relationship starts with strong individuals. Every choice you make, big or small, carries a consequence. Your actions, your reactions, even your responses, they're all shaping the reality you will face tomorrow. Life doesn't just happen, it unfolds according to your choices. The truth is simple. Nothing we do happens in isolation. Every decision plants a seed, and sooner or later you will face its harvest. But here is the struggle for many people. They act in the heat of the moment without thinking ahead. Later, regret sets in, and by then, it's often too late to undo the damage. Now, I'm not saying you should overthink everything. Spontaneity has its place, but living without foresight is dangerous. If you don't learn how to project the outcome of your decisions, or if you lack wise guidance from people who genuinely want the best for you, you could be walking straight into regret. That's why reflecting before acting isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Take a look at your life right now. Much of what you are experiencing today is the result of choices you made yesterday. And tomorrow will reflect the decisions you are making today. This is why self-awareness and foresight are so powerful. They don't just reduce anxiety about the future. They save you from regrets that could haunt you later. So before you act, pause. Ask yourself, what will this decision bring me tomorrow? Am I ready to live with the outcome? If the answer doesn't bring peace, then rethink your move. Remember, life isn't random. It is shaped by your choices. Choose wisely today so you can step into a tomorrow filled with growth, peace, and fulfillment. Let me ask you something. Can a relationship survive on small talk alone? If all you ever say to your partner is, how are you, what did you eat, or where are you, it won't be long before that connection starts to feel shallow and boring. The truth is this, real growth in a relationship happens when you actually do life together. Relationships become stronger when you work on projects as a team, support each other's goals, and contribute to each other's personal growth. A lasting relationship isn't built on surface level affection. It's built on shared purpose. When you help your partner discover their calling and play a role in helping them fulfill it, you are not just dating, you are building something that lasts. Here's the thing. Many relationships don't fail because one person is bad or found someone better. They fail because there is no depth. If the bond is only about sex, vibes, or fun moments, it eventually runs dry. And moving to the next person won't fix that emptiness. Strong couples thrive because they become part of each other's success stories. They cheer each other on, face challenges together, and build memories that go far beyond romance. That's what keeps the flame alive. Not just chemistry, but companionship, vision, and growth. So if you want your relationship to last, don't just share love, share purpose, build something meaningful together. Here's something freeing you probably need to hear today. No one is watching you as closely as you think. Seriously, people don't really care that much. And once you understand this, life becomes so much lighter. Think about it. How many times have you felt like the whole world was judging you? Your mistakes, your choices, or even how you live your life? It feels heavy, right? But the truth is, people forget quickly. They move on with their own problems. Even when they gossip, it's rarely because they care deeply. It's just a way to pass time or distract themselves from their own struggles. Here's the reality: people are not waking up every day to monitor your every move. They are too busy wrestling with bills, relationships, insecurities, or just trying to make it through the week. And when they do talk, that talk fades the moment the next distractions come along. But here's where many of us get stuck. We live with this fear of what will people say. That fear is a trap. It makes you shrink yourself. It makes you delay your dreams. It keeps you playing small because you're trying to please an audience that isn't even paying attention. And let's be real, whether you succeed or fail, most people won't stick around long enough to care. If you stumble, it will be forgotten tomorrow. If you succeed, some will clap, some will envy, but eventually, everyone goes back to their own life. That's why the smartest thing you can do is to focus on yourself. Find what brings you peace. Follow your own path. Make decisions that align with your purpose, not people's fleeting opinions. Because at the end of the day, their words won't pay your bills, they won't heal your wounds, and they definitely won't build your future. So live boldly, live freely, take that step, chase that dream, and don't let the fear of judgment hold you back. Because the truth is, people don't care nearly as much as you think. Here is a simple truth: if your circle isn't succeeding, chances are you are struggling too. And if you're struggling, it might just be because your circle is too busy competing, criticizing, or working alone instead of lifting each other up. Friendship isn't just about laughing together, hanging out, or trading gossip. True friendship is about building each other up and making sure no one gets left behind. In ancient times, this was the norm. Communities lived by it. If one farmer needed help, the others would set a date, show up, and work on his farm, clearing, weeding, planting, all for free. If someone wanted to study abroad or start a business, the community would gather resources to make it happen. Everyone saw each other as kin, not competition. And because of that unity, success came faster and easier. But today things have changed. Too many people are struggling in silence. Those trying to rise often get little or no support from their closest friends. Worse still, some so-called friends mock or envy their progress. That's not true friendship. That's silent sabotage. Here's the truth: you have a duty as a friend to help your friend succeed, not to stand by and watch, not to secretly hope they fail, but to encourage them, support them, and contribute in whatever way you can. Now imagine this: what if everyone in your circle was intentional about lifting each other up? What if your success automatically becomes their success and theirs become yours? That's not just friendship, that's power. A strong circle is one where everyone grows together. And if your circle doesn't reflect that, maybe it's time to review it. Because real friends don't compete, they collaborate. And the best kind of success is shared success.